What's up, geniuses? My name's Adriel Rivera, and welcome back to the channel where you learn to show your genius. Now today, I'm going to be going over my song So Close and breaking it down for you like I did with my other song, Zodiacs. If you didn't check out that breakdown video, make sure you go check it out up here. But I wanted to make sure that I broke down this song for you guys because it is my most streamed song on Spotify with right now 108,000 streams. Crazy. But before I go over how I made the song, I want to go over how it even came about. It started off with me at my girlfriend's house. She was at work, so while I waited for her to get home, I picked up my guitar and started playing some chords. I finally found this chord progression, which turned into So Close, and I really liked where it was going, so I stuck with it. Now, the lyrics aren't anything personal. It's just something that I thought would be fun to write about. There's a lot of comments underneath the video and the audio saying, "What happened to you, bro? I hope you're okay." It's like, it's not real, guys. Don't worry. I just thought it'd be a cool concept to write about, so I wrote about it. Turns out a lot of people liked it and related to it. So if you're one of those people, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Originally, when I started writing the song, the first verse had completely different lyrics than what it has right now. And something that you guys should know about my writing process is that I usually have multiple drafts. I never really get the lyrics right the first time, and there's lots of times where I'll rewrite words or phrases to make it sound better in the song. Sometimes I even rewrite whole choruses or verses if I don't think they fit right. I want to make sure that I'm conveying the right messages with my song, so I have no problem scrapping any sort of lyrics that I might think doesn't sit properly. For example, there's a huge difference between saying "I need you" and "I want you." Even though they're conveying similar messages, it's a completely different impact. Anyways, let's get into how I made So Close. Verse 1. So the most prominent part of the song is the guitar, obviously. But what's funny is that this actually isn't playable in standard tuning using the same fingering that I did. What I ended up doing was I recorded the guitar but then pitched it down 2 semitones because it was a lot easier to sing in that range for me, and I think it sounded nicer. So this is what I ended up with. But we actually started up here. And that is playable on guitar. As you can also tell, I recorded 2 takes for better stereo separation. One's panned more to the left, one's panned more to the right. Gives it a more full sound. Sounds a lot better in my opinion. And later on in the first verse, when it comes to the second part, I add in these drums. And on top of those drums, I added in this bass line. So together, it all sounds like this. For the vocals of the first verse, we have the single vocal at the beginning.
I was getting close, so close, but they hit on the nose when they said.
But when it gets to that second part, we add in some other vocals to just fill it out a little bit more.
I was feeling close, so close, but guess I was the fool to think that we.
And it just emphasizes those vocals a little bit more, having more of them in your song. Verse 2. Now this is super similar to the first verse. We got the exact same thing going on at the beginning. But when it comes to the second part of the second verse, we drop the hats and add in this arpeggio. And honestly, I didn't know if anybody was going to like how that sounded. I was a little reluctant to put it in because I didn't know if it was going to be too weird for people. But I personally liked how it sounded, and it's my song anyway, so it's like, why would I put things that I don't like? So I added in this arp, and I think it sounds really cool, especially when you fill it in with the rest of the song. And for the vocals, it's super simple. We got the vocals layered with octaves and some harmonies.
Well, I was getting close, so close, but now I really know, don't get too comfortable. She could read you like a book, kiss your lips and leave you shook. I suggest don't even look.
Let's move on to the bridge. So for the bridge, we dropped the guitar, kept it super simple. This is all that's going on. but we threw in the arpeggio again towards the end of the bridge. Kept it really simple, and overall I would say that this song in general is just super simple. When it comes to how I usually produce my music, there's not really much going on in the song, and somehow it's my most popular song. I guess it just goes to show that sometimes less is more. In terms of vocals, this is where I start singing that Spanish part. My dad helped with the lyrics a little bit because I'm not super fluent in Spanish. I'd probably get like a D+ for fluency. I do want to be fluent though because I am Mexican and Salvadoran. Some people think I'm Indian. So for those of you wondering, I'm Mexican and Salvadoran, all Hispanic, no Indian blood. Leave me some Spanish comments so I can practice my Spanish. Then over here we have some more vocal layering and some harmonies.
The time we spent, oh, the words you said, I fell for all of that, for everything you did. But of course, you do it with no remorse.
And finally for the chorus, we add everything that was in the verses, throw in some extra claps just to emphasize the claps in the chorus. And then we throw in this ambient sound to kind of fill in the space a little bit more. On top of that, we have this guitarette pluck melody thing. And I'm really proud of this because it's just like super simple, but it sounds really nice though. And we also have this crowd chant sample going on in the back too. And when you throw everything together, it sounds like this. Now for vocals, I added more layers for every chorus up until the final chorus. As you can see, there's not as many vocals in the first chorus as the second chorus.
I had to clean my room just for you to come over.
Compared to
I had to clean my room just for you to come over. But after everything,
and then over here at the last chorus, we change up the lyrics at the end just to really show this is the end of the song. I also sing it slightly different because again, end of the song, grand finale, you want to build that up.
just for you to come over. But after everything, I'm just that chip on your shoulder. I thought that we were real, darling. Tell me what's going on. Oh, I was so drunk on you, now I'm finally sober. Before it even started, it was already over. Nothing about you was real, darling.
And of course, my producer tag at the end. Like I said, guys, this was a super simple song. It came very naturally, so I really enjoyed the process of making it, but there just like wasn't that much to add. I could have added more, didn't think it needed it though. And honestly, I didn't think it was going to do this well. I knew it was a good song, but I didn't know it was that good of a song. So thank you guys so much for the support on this. I'm hoping that we get another 100,000 streams before the end of the year. Literally in the span of like 4 months, this song has gained 100,000. If it gets 1 million, geez, that'd be crazy. But thank you so much for the support. I hope you guys are liking these little breakdown videos. Got a next one coming next week for The Sky Isn't Always Blue, so make sure you check that out. And if you haven't already seen the Zodiacs breakdown, feel free to check it out from the link up here. And also make sure you join the Discord down below. We're almost at 500 members, so be one of the first 500 to join in. Love talking to you guys. Can't wait to see you there. Thanks so much for watching, but most importantly, don't be afraid to show your genius.
I was getting close, so close, but they hit on the nose when they said be careful. She might think you're cute today, but be wary of what she say. She can leave so easily.